I guess you didn't notice when the thief had you whisked away. You probably did not know how the thief had you whisked away, that it wasn't by such a sudden, swift or fleeting of your feet, but the flickering motion within your heart that eventually flipped your entire focus and essence of His presence onto that which seemed like the appearance of ease, of excitement. You wanted a shield away from suffering and pain so bad you were willing to abide under the shadow of pseudo joys and fleeting comforts. You soon forgot that there are no loves. There are no loves compared to that of Him who first called you to Himself. Therein you're meant to dwell. Stay, come what may. Instead you fled, fell away, and now you're wandering and wondering why you feel so worn, wishing you could wish off the tedious effort of regulating your peace. But how, when your heart isn't stayed on Him? It's been so long strayed and stranded, but I say you can call it back. Come back. We need you. There's no glory there. Come back to your first love. I say, please, do not get to the point where you allow these momentary distractions, blind passions, and afflictions make a sedentary disposition of your loyalty that it doesn't remember to lie with His truth anymore, or heed to His standpoint you question. How could I ever understand the pain from the point you stand on? If it isn't your shoes I'm putting on, don't ever talk about it, you sternly warned. How could you possibly feel a pinch when you've not even gone an inch in this ladder of suffering? Stop trying to lecture me on healing about a pain you do not understand, easing over a weight you do not carry, or you really feel is a joy for me to marry my passion for Him on the altar of devotion only to have it divorced along the course. I prayed day and night for Him to spare her, reminded Him of all the years she and I spent laboring tirelessly committed to His cause, but did He even care? She was all I had, and I needed her here much more than He did, but did He even care? All these years of delayed gratification, all these years of self-denial that made me look like a clown for hire, my life a practical joke when all my friends had already moved on to big things. I'm still here waiting, more like wasting, as if that isn't enough. My sister, she's only 16, still this 69-year-old minister and so-called man of God didn't even consider this teen young enough to be his daughter's daughter before he not only cunningly made a woman but a mother of her, and you claim you understand? What a consolation for consistency. Answer me this. Is that how He rewards for consistent years of service? You speak as if the God you speak of is alien to pain. Remember the cross. You've classed Him unfair, like you and Job are of the same school of thought. But I pray with this test of faith that you score high enough to surpass the notion that He relishes nothing more than your cup of suffering. I'm in no way trying to excuse your bruises or reduce your pain's validity. I may not feel it, but I know this. You have come a long way, and nothing ought to be strong enough to destroy the mileage of favor gained, discard the blocks of conviction built. You have come a long way, and there's never an oh, welcome. If the trip was half gone, we need you to keep going. Finish well and strong. I see the wind is willful, but if you're too fixated on what is seen, you will be blown away. Can you only fix your eyes on Him? I know it's feeling a lot like an absent father, like a careless God. He has to care less to have allowed the worst before you while promising to hold your best interest at heart, but He does. Your pain won't let you see past your feelings and look at the things that can't be seen, for the things that are seen are temporal, but the things that aren't are eternal. Dear Christians, you are conscripted from a plane high above the altitude of the things stealing your hearts away. And no, the distractions, blind passions and afflictions from this plane the enemy would always use to hijack your hope and crash land your conviction. Watch, pray, stay, and welcome the momentary affliction. Allow it accomplish for you an eternal weight of glory beyond comparison, because they're Christians. You are conscripted from a plane high above the level, the altitude of the things stealing your hearts away. You are more. There's nothing, no one can separate you from the love of God. No pain, no suffering, no sword, no persecution, no nakedness, no hunger, nothing, nothing, except you choose to separate yourself, accept you. I know you're tired and you're hurting, you're livid and frustrated, and you probably didn't know when and how the thief had you whisked away, but you can find your way. Find your way. We need you, and He loves you. There's no glory there. Carry your cross and cross over. Come back to your first love and stay.